Okay. What's up, everybody? We meet again. So, as you are probably well aware at this point, yesterday did not go very well. I spent about an hour on this last testimony and could not find the contradiction. So, it really was a non-stop debate because the debate is still ongoing. So, I am going to start by going over everything that I have, and then we're going to struggle through it some more, and probably, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Also, if you hear the dishwasher running in the background, my apologies. This is usually my chore day, but we're doing double duty. We're doing chores plus Danganronpa to make this happen. Okay, we're back. Just for you, Universal Giant. That's right. The Sunday special.
I'm not the killer!
I'm not the killer. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read every single piece of evidence, even the ones that I don't have truth bullets for. So, let's get ready to read. So I'm looking for a contradiction involving Nikon. I don't see anything there. There were bloodstains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. The rope is hanging. According to Nikon, there is no doubt the cause of Ibuki's death was her hanging herself with this rope. Carried deep inside her kimono, so it was difficult to retrieve. Thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton leg. A black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. It's not wide enough to reach the side of the stage. Looks like it was brought from the supermarket, not something that was originally here. I'm not the killer. Stepladder was found on the music venue stage, tipped on its side. On its left side, a slight blood stain can be seen. A candle was found at the front of the music venue stage. It looks like the dim light seen in the surveillance camera video was actually light from this candle. A surveillance camera unit put inside the music venue for communication purposes. It's been smashed to pieces, no longer works. Yeah, it's the music venue again, though. Evidence that a bloodstain was wiped off the floor of the music venue stage. I don't think it's the transparent blob. Okay, her account says, right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, she was with me the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Is this the one you had to look up, MPG? You said if this is the one you think it is, you had to look it up. I'm just curious. Video that Hajime saw at the hospital shows a person dressed in a hospital gown, wearing a hemp bag on their head, as they willingly climb the stepladder toward the noose. The one you had to look up. After Fuyuhiko met Nikon in front of the in front of the Hospital. In front of the Hospital. They split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Fuyuhiko and Nikon were only separated for a short time. The Hospital's rule. Yuko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled. The invitation ticket prepared by Monokuma. One ticket was passed out per person and the date it was passed out is printed on the ticket. A A Monami tote bag that was sold at the movie theater. It's a limited item because only one person can buy it. See, I think it's trying to lead us towards the idea that she purchased the bag, and we have some sort of proof that she did.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Both of those
Or could it be
things.
the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Hospital slippers she had on.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Could she, though? I'm wondering if it's trying to clue me in to say, like, something in the video can be used to determine her body type.
So please forgive me already! Please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I really appreciate Chiaki not participating. Why am I the only one?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Look, just because I'm the only one who saw the video.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
Fuyuhiko is our boy.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
What about this is clearly interesting? Nothing. Okay, what are my other
Is the hospital
choices?
gown she was
Blood on the soles. Not particularly interesting either. Rope used for hanging.
Or could it be the hospital slip?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
Scrap of thick paper. Stuck to the baton lighting, though. That doesn't help.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have...
Well, game over. We're back to our old tricks. What happens if I don't want to retry?
We will never give up!
What do you think about that, game? What if I give in to despair?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Damn it!
I don't understand what implicates her. That's the issue.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have it? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Nikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Damn it!
It's no use.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Nikon clearly have...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Nikon clearly have different body types.
Do you have any proof?
Your proof?
Obviously not.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
No, that's wrong.
Damn it!
See, I still think I'm getting tripped up on the words in this one because I don't feel like any of the highlighted words can be contradicted.
Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Nikon.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that camera angle?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Nikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Nikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video, just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able... So please forgive... Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm the only one.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any... Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Damn it!
Based. Peiko. Things were so much easier when Peiko was around.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any... Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Things were easier when Kyoko was around too.
We can't think of anybody.
Yeah, it was nice when somebody else was on my team.
Steve, is the handbag off?
Do I have to do all the work around here?
She was really suspicious.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the
Carry
hospital
you.
gown she was? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and...
Time's up. Everyone doubts me.
This is mine. We will never give up.
We will never give up. I'm about to give up, not gonna lie.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her head with ink?
I don't think any of my evidence matters.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown?
I think
Or
I've
could it
thrown
be
about
the
100 different guesses out there and they've all been wrong.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
Damn it!
Can I just ask, okay, in the interest of not taking 5 years on this, does this involve a piece of evidence? I actually want to know the answer. I'm just so over this. I don't think it involves a piece of evidence. I think it involves words only, and I need to... Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, all this evidence is
We
junk.
can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have is the handbag on her head with ink?
See, I feel like it's the hemp bag, but I don't know how to connect it.
Is the hospital gown she was? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika clear.
Is that really real? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it involves the hemp bag on her head. I just don't know how.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Boom.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her head the proof?
It's not her mistake. She's flawless.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle.
I feel like if you throw enough darts at a dartboard, eventually you hit the bullseye.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Steve, is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim candlelight.
Damn it!
Sheesh.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really your? You could tell her body just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be so pleased. Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the.
Oh! The time, like, running out thing is annoying, because you just get to continue infinitely anyway. Just interrupts my mojo. My graduate advisor had a better advice. Throw the dart, and then draw the circle. Nice. You can always hit the bullseye if you define where the dartboard is after you throw. Maybe I'm supposed to be the guilty one here. I'm supposed to take the fall.
Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
My girl Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera, just from that dim candlelight.
There's only so many combinations here, folks.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I want Mikan to go crazy and murder me. Oh my gosh.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Damn it! I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clear.
Is that really real? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
I just can't wait to hear what the actual logic behind the correct answer is.
Just from that video, just from that cap, just from that dip. There's no way you'd be so pleased. Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof?
I'm so convinced it's the hemp bag, but I don't know how to connect it.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Ibuki and Mikan clear.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that camera angle. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clear.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make so please for Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Damn it! We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
This might be the worst one I've ever had to do. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag
This is reminding me of
is the hospital gown she was wearing?
some particular Ace Attorney one that took me a long time too.
Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to so please for Hajime, you're the only one.
Okay, I have another follow-up question. I feel like killer's mistake is a decoy word, right? Can I ask that? I'm just tired of throwing things at the word killer's mistake.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
Killer's... Wait, no, what did I ask? Killer's mistake is a decoy word?
Who could have filmed
What did I don't remember what question I asked. You need Killer's mistake.
Do you have... Is the handbag on it? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Interesting.
Ibuki and Mika... Is that really? You could tell her body just...
See, I don't see, like, how throwing anything at Killer's mistake makes sense because there's no contradiction. But if I pick up Killer's mistake and throw it at something...
Never give up.
No, that's wrong. It's just so funny because, like, Killer's mistake is not an evidence. That's just a concept. It's an idea.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital? Ibuki and Mika... Is that really? You could tell her body just from that... There's no way you'd be so pleased her! Hajime, take...
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm not the killer!
Yes,
Can't
you
think of
are.
anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on her head with me?
How is that not right?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We
Yes,
can't think
you
of
are.
anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on her head with me? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that... There's no way you'd be so pleased her! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Damn it!
I did it. I am the murderer.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Just from
Ibuki
that.
and
Just
Mika.
from that. Just from
You
that.
could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased her! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
You know what else could have pointed it out? Better script writing.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
This is the slowest process ever, but I'm gonna take like one at a time and just throw one at the other until we get it right.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased her! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
What? Where did my evidence go?
Damn it!
I gotta do it again now because I don't know if that was right or not.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that cap. There's no way you'd be able to so please her!
Hajime, close it. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not the hospital gown.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We
Took
can't
me
think of
forever.
anybody
I'm
else
feeling
who
a
could
lot
have
better
filmed
hearing
that.
that this one tripped up a lot of people
Is
because
the handbag on her head? Is the
I felt like an
hospital
idiot
gown? Or
yesterday.
could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mika...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased her!
Hajime, close it. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
berserk mode.
Damn it!
I like how they write like
We can't think of
don't go
anybody
into
else who
berserk
could have
mode,
filmed it.
knowing that
Is the handbag
this
on?
is
the hospital gown? Or could it be the
bizarre,
hospital?
and you're
Ibuki
just
and
gonna
Mika.
start throwing
Is that
stuff and
really?
stuff.
You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so.
Ugh, the time's up thing is annoying. I just, like, I'm in my flow and I forget what word I'm on. See, I think where I'm getting tripped up, yeah, it seems like this is a stretch in logic or something, and I'm looking for something concrete. So I'm just, I don't know.
We can't think of anybody
was
who
I?
could have filmed it.
I think I was on throwing
Is the
Killer's
handbag
mistake
on?
at the
Is the hospital gown? Or
sandals.
could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased her. Hajime, you're the
Only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Used cow.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slip machine?
Okay, I think I've done both sides of that pair.
Damn it!
So...
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the handbag on? Is the
nothing is
hospital
wrong
gown? Or
with
could it be
any
the
of the hospital
Ibuki and
guard.
Mikon.
Is that really?
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
Just from that, there's no way you'd be so clever! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Okay, I'm gonna take killer's mistake and throw it
Damn
at
it!
body type under the hospital gown.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that video. Just from that. There's no way you'd be so clever! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm the only one.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really your proof?
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown.
Really?
Damn it! We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Well, we're running out of words
is the
here.
handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle. Just from that dip. There's no way you'd be so clever! Hajime,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I've pointed out everything but the killer's mistake, which is in itself impressive.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dip. There's no way you'd be so clever!
It's gonna be the last possible combination, I
Only
can
one
just
who can
tell.
point out the killer's mistake.
It's gonna be dim candlelight and killer's
We can't think
mistake.
of anybody who could have filmed it.
is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Okay, I'm dying to hear this.
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
We did it, boys. Jeez. Sheesh. I need some counters for that. Yeah, let's get that going. Based end. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this out of my system. There we go. Feel better now.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
Just from that. I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life now. Just from that. Just from that.
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
I never said anything about the camera angle.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Really? That's so obtuse.
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen.
Yikes. Okay, I don't blame myself at all for sucking at that one.
Is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Look, liar.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
The double.
Forgive me! Huh? 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 Huh?
Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? He's losing it, dude. Everybody do the hum. There we go.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Oh, banana.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died?
That's what I was trying to say.
Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
I did, actually. In my hours of trying to convict you, I discovered that.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Dude, I'm right here. Like, if you're gonna insult me, like, don't insult me in the third person. What person is that? I don't know.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember, even if you don't.
See, I thought that's what we were going for, because the hemp bag is gonna prove...
Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item.
See, this is what I wanted to say yesterday.
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. It's time for the third panic talk action. Great. Insult to injury. No, don't make this more complicated. Oh boy.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Let's do it.
You still haven't
Whoa!
forgiven me?
Whoa!
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Why are my
Can you
buttons
forgive
working?
me already?
Lock on and attack.
I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me?
Why do I have infinite ammo? I thought it told me I had to reload.
Draw on me!
I don't
Why
understand this
only
crap.
me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus theater
Can you
prize.
forgive
That wasn't
me
right.
already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me!
Bone on the meat!
Please, draw on me!
Ah!
Why only me?
Now I gotta reload all of a sudden.
Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two
Theater
places at the
prize
same
bonus.
time.
You failed? What? Unbelievable. Mekon strikes again. Bone on the meat.
This is my hour hit?
This game's so silly.
We will never...
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me!
Let's do it. I'm buying all the Panic Talk action bonus items from now on.
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
Hello?
Can you forgive me already?
I'm so in rhythm it's not counting.
Forgive me! Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at
Theater
the same
bonus
time.
prize.
This is the end!
We did it. Dude, that could have been like one of many different combos.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
So please.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mekon, it's already over. After I go over your crimes from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Closing argument. Here we go. Okay, so in the beginning he watches the video. I'm wrong already. Oh, he sees this already happening in the video. Okay, so he's shocked by what he sees. So that's this. No. Frick. Okay, what else do we have? So he's running over. But meanwhile, this is all taking place in the conference room. Frick. Okay, nothing happens here. He walks in and sees the hanged body. And this is Gray Man. Okay, this must be like Gray Man covering the body. What else does Gray Man do? Shatters the surveillance camera. seems like bait, though. Yeah. Okay, so... Yep. The locked door puzzle. I think this is all going to come back to the start here. Great. Okay, yeah. Something about shattering this into pieces. No. Okay, so what's this? Stepping on and breaking the surveillance camera. Okay. Last stock. Oh, this is quick. This is a short one. Dude, look at that. He kicks open the door like a boss. Like in that page 6 art. Accidentally left that up there, you fool. Right, he sees that. The end.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
Do you think Hajime is getting set up here, though? Like, it feels like him being the only one to have seen this video puts him in an unusual place where he's basically choosing who the criminal is. I mean, obviously he's correct, but it's kind of weird. Why me?
When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Kyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Uh-oh. She's on life support.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Who's gonna be our autopsy report, though, if Mikan's gone? Dang, that's a villainous face.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh my.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Monokuma? I can't wait to see this epic score. 33 points. 9 points. A nice B. Solid.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time!
9. Yo, shoutouts to 9.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Oh man. After all the trouble she put me through, I happily vote to execute Mikan. Today's broadcast brought to you by the letter B and the number 9.
Well now. Correct!
Damn it. I won't forgive you.
Hey!
What's going on? Hey.
Well, that's obvious. Hey,
She has the despair disease. Oh no.
What?
what?
No wonder she wanted to get in bed with me. She had the despair disease. Clearly, only despair would lead her to do something like this. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Okay, there, Hajime.
It cannot be.
Perhaps... See? Jeez. Isn't that right?
Ultimate despair? Holy crap. Mikan Sumiki, the ultimate despair.
Possible.
Oh?
Huh?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
My beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Aw. Holy.
My beloved. was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Girl, you crazy.
This is my reciprocation. It's love.
Girl, you really crazy.
Hey,
Well,
I think she's just lost it.
how amazing. Could it be?
this is...
She remembered her beloved.
But... such despair.
It's everybody's fault that I turned out like this.
Don't fuck with me!
It about that world ender. I'm gonna tell you something nice. It about that world ender.
You serious?
Why do people? It about that. The Future Foundation.
Hey,
Future Foundation is trying to end our world.
This is bad.
Wow.
I am Monokuma!
hey,
Oh,
Wow. Way to not help us out.
Of course not!
oh.
I just don't care about anyone or anything. Well, see ya.
That is. Oh? Well. Do you understand?
hey,
Hey, hey! Damn it!
Oh?
Yes, indeed! Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
The Guess the Traitor Challenge.
So it's
Screener.
over.
Golden. This name is the most recent one of these. Ken.
what's a hoe?
No. Whoa.
You subscribed so hard you broke the subscriber thing. Do you guys see that on stream? It like popped up the name, but it didn't even manage to get the Jeopardy thing going. Thanks for 3 months in a row, Zizak. Based Streamlabs.
It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Start naming people, Mikon.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I hope it's a cruel one. She deserves it. Punishment time. Oh, is she gonna get the Tin Man punishment? In keeping with the movie? She gets the Tin Man punishment. Ooh, injection. Bye-bye ouchies. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. All the way to space. Well, that was quick. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Okay, bye.
Let me ask.
Damn it. But... isn't that right?
Please wait!
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong. Come on. Hmm?
You fiend.
Phew.
Hey, hey!
Hey,
Special event.
Huh? Hey! Hmm.
He's gonna be dead, too.
So just as I thought. However...
Fine.
I love Fuyuhiko. This is my boy right here.
Silence.
Right?
All right!
Yo, don't talk about V3.
Uh-oh. Unbelievable.
Hey!
No No way! What's this?
Is he gonna be the Tin Man?
All right!
Hey! Listen!
Hey, hey! Damn it!
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Is he a monkey?
Could it be?
See the monkey in the tree over there? Oh. Maybe not.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Oh man, no more it.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Oh!
The name's Nekomaru Nidai!
He is the Tin Man.
I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nice. And then there's the countdown. Interesting. Well, thank God that's over. We made it through the Mekon testimony nightmare.
Danganronpa.
Nice. There we go. Is it medicine or social skill? Nice achievement. 9. 9. Shout out to 9. Cool. So there we go. Thankfully it was short. That was another hour. I could have probably done that last night if I just kept with it, but I was so tired. So bonus stream for everybody. I will upload both of these VODs to my YouTube. So if you missed yesterday's or maybe the other way around, some people weren't here today, you'll be able to catch up. But yeah, I felt like Chapter 3, the case was really clear. Like I knew what was going on in the case to the point where I think it was almost default. Like because I knew what happened, I was so focused on the bag being the correct answer for that testimony that I just never, the camera angle thing like never crossed my mind. And it seemed kind of obtuse anyway, so I don't know. Felt like that case was fairly straightforward. Yes, I'm going to play Chapter 4 on Saturday. And going forward, actually, so next Sunday is my last curling match of the season. So I won't have anything going on Sundays after that. So what we might do, I don't know if I want to do this or not yet. I haven't decided. But I might start doing double streams. So we'll do like a Saturday stream and a Sunday stream. Maybe. But I'm not sure yet. So, we'll see. Don't quote me on that. But I will be available on Sundays again after next Sunday. So I've got 2 more matches, tonight and next Sunday. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to do Chapter 4 next Saturday. I will upload this stuff this week. And thanks everybody who stuck out. I can't even say words. I'm so tired. Who stuck with me to watch this afternoon too. And I still haven't figured out the PS3 streaming issues, so Nocturne streams are still in limbo. I'm getting to the point where I'm so frustrated because I want to keep playing Nocturne and the stream is getting in the way. I might just like webcam that. We'll do some throwback 2009 streams. Just point the webcam at the TV, turn the volume up, play Nocturne old style. But anyway, I'm done for now. I have some other errands I need to run before my curling match tonight, so I'll go do that now. But thanks everybody for watching, and thanks to all the new subscribers. Actually, we were sitting at like 40-something subscribers, which is pretty cool. I will be back for more Danganronpa this coming weekend. See you then, and have a good one.